You would be shocked to learn that up to 75% of adults complain of moderate to high level stress every single day. Stress is usually as natural as the air we breathe, but today I will show you a tool that can reduce it virtually in real time. Stress in the modern world appears to be a part of our everyday lives, given how quickly the world moves, whether it's at the office, handling family issues, or even while stuck in traffic. Stress may get the better of us at any given time. But what if I told you that you don't have to continue experiencing that overwhelming feeling? Haven't you heard? There is a magic wand that provides stress-free living that is available in real time and is quite easy to handle. Today, I'm going to tell you how you can apply it in your everyday lives to help you relax your mind and body each time stress comes knocking. It's not about thinking positively to find temporary relief. It's about being able to establish and practice a stress-free mentality in a day and age where it becomes increasingly difficult to do so. Firstly, we'll get to the bottom of what stress is all about. We all know what stress feels like, that constricting sensation in the chest, the cog feeling, or the idea that there are far too many things to deal with. It can begin with just a little thing, say a working deadline shortly or financial issues, but it always seems to grow and progress. Soon you begin to panic or feel stress, and that stress is creeping into your life without you knowing it. Stress for most people seems to be a friend with whom one is always aware is around, even though you might not actually see them. We get up in the morning with ideas of what needs to be accomplished, run throughout the day attempting to accomplish them, and then lie down at night, even during the weekend, with some form of work going on in our minds. It influences the thought process, social relationships, and one's well-being. The targeted organ is not simply your brain. Stress impacts your physical and mental well-being. Pain in the head or neck, tight muscles, gastrointestinal disorders, and sleep disturbances are only the tip of the iceberg. Stress that is prolonged over weeks, months, or years will cause additional severe conditions, such as increased blood pressure, various cardiovascular diseases, a reduced immunity level, and many others. More to the point, stress is sometimes regarded as the silent killer, as its impacts may steadily accumulate and we do not really notice the harm it causes at the time. Now let us think about how stress impacts your life. Does it create an environment that makes you anxious? Are you more easily distracted? Or maybe you compare your body with someone else's. Do you consider yourself thinner, more muscular, or healthier? For some people, stress can actually lead to depressive or hopeless conditions when one cannot handle stress anymore. Many individuals may start developing some habits, such as taking substances like cigarettes and alcohol to relax, since they don't know how to solve this problem. But using these only buys time and doesn't solve the stress itself all the time, and therefore it can grow and return with redoubled forces. Now, what on earth has meditation got to do with all these, you may wonder? This is such a great long-term strategy for stress elimination, which I encourage anyone to adopt. But here's the thing, meditation is not an easy process and must be exercised and achieved with time and much patience. While stress may be knocking at your door when you're right in the middle of your workday, it is often impossible to empty your mind and take a 20-minute break to meditate. What, to our thinking, is required out here is a solution that could perhaps work just as a stress buster in the present moment. For something that gives an instant solution when stress gets tough and when it doesn't consume much of our time and effort in providing the outcome, that's what we need. A tool to easily apply at any given place, but one that really brings the intended change. Now, let me tell you about some methods that are used normally to help relieve stress. It is important to note that exercise is one of the most used methods. It's good to let off some steam, but the thing is, you cannot pop in at the gym every time you feel stress at the workplace, can you? Another one is meditation, which is also used by numerous people all over the world. Meditation is a way of clearing the mind, but it requires patience to learn, and sometimes with stress, you cannot clear your mind enough to meditate. Then there's deep breathing, a fast way to manage anxiety and panic attacks, but it won't do more than just buy time. The moment you stop, stress can easily creep back in. All of these methods are effective, but all call for time and commitment. And for most of us, the main struggle is always the time to commit to the process. What we really need is to have a tool that is effective from the moment that it is applied and doesn't need weeks or months of practice to be effective. Now, let's get to the heart of the video. The number one tool to never feel stress again. Now, maybe you're thinking, real time. What can be done in real time that is more effective than all the above stated stress relievers? Well, the answer is surprisingly simple, yet incredibly effective. PMR, which is progressive muscle relaxation. PMR is a technique that incorporates touch as well as the mind as a stress reliever, and one that produces instant response in not more than 15 minutes. It's a tool that not only releases tension in your physical body, but also conditions the mind to let go of stress, making you always feel fresh, even at moments of the most stress. PMR is a procedure that involves the constant tightening and then relaxing of muscles all over the body. This way, muscle tension and stress worries, when pointed out by your fingers, will seem to contrast and thus make your muscles relax. But PMR does not end up merely relaxing your muscles. It's the way to tell your brain that it's time to slow down, and it has a relaxing effect on the entire nervous system. Why does it work so well? Let me explain. Most of the time, when we are stressed, the body has a response of tensing up, although this can rarely be seen. Perhaps your jaw muscles would tense, your shoulders will contract, and maybe even your fists will clench involuntarily. These physical churnings out of stress are part of your body's mechanism to make a fight or flight response to the situations protecting you. So how am I supposed to practice PMR, have you wondered? The great thing about this technique is that it's easy to do and can be done anywhere. You don't need anything special. Here's how it works. First, you focus on one particular muscle group, for example, your own feet or calves. So first of all, you'll tense the muscles as tightly as you can for around 5 to 10 seconds. You feel the tension mount up in that area. Release the tension and observe then and there how relaxed that part of your body feels. Notice the difference between tension and relaxation. You'll keep doing this until you get to each muscle group in your body. For example, your legs, then your arms, chest, back, and even your face. Moving into each area will cause a wave of relaxation to begin to sink into your body. When your muscles loosen up and you eventually slow down your breathing, you'll begin to feel more grounded and in control. This relaxation even bled over to your mental state as your brain begins to connect the physical release of tension with mental calmness. The best thing about progressive muscle relaxation is that it works right away. Compared to other stress relief methods that may take a while to produce results, PMR can be a relief at the moment. Relaxing one muscle at a time is instant feedback that your body is releasing tension. Secondly, PMR is extremely customizable and will work with your schedule. PMR can be used however it suits you best, whether it be a few minutes to work on a few muscle groups or 20 minutes in total to cover your entire body. It's flexible enough so that you can fit it into your routine, even during your busiest days. The best part is it doesn't need any fancy equipment, expensive subscriptions, or long-term training. You have everything you need right now and right here. Using this tool regularly, you'll find yourself able to start noticing that stress is no longer in control of your life. Now, I'd like to know what you think. Have you ever had a go of progressive muscle relaxation before? Or do you have a technique already that helps you with stress? Go ahead and comment down below if you like. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, share it with someone who needs a stress relief tool, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more tips on how to manage stress and live a calmer, happier life. Now you know about the tool to never feel stress, but do you want to know how you can make your own homemade Viagra with just 5 ingredients? Click on this video to find out.